Bye. Thank you. Thank you. So, Jeremy,
What's up, Nathan?
I wanted to tell you something.
Oh, I'm ready to hear it, but don't know what good I'll do with it. I'm just a nerd.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm coming to you directly. Because I have a math problem that I can't solve. And because you're a nerd, I know that you can probably help me out.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident. Go ahead, lay it on me.
Here's the problem. 2 plus 2... Here's the problem.
Sounds pretty simple to me.
No. Here's the problem. You know why they always say 2 plus 2 equals 4? Yeah, because people are so, got a stick up their ass. All they want to do is, they don't want to bend the truth a little bit, have some fun. So the issue is really I'm working on a stand-up set. And that's the bit that I'm working with now. Oh my gosh, I don't know if this is even making any sense.
Look, the hard science of mathematics says that there's only one answer to that question, Nathan. But if you have some other thing you want to do with it, like stand up or something, well, I don't know if I can help you. I'm just a nerd, a dork. I wouldn't know the first thing about being funny.
I think you're pretty funny.
Wow. It's the first time I've ever heard that, except for people calling me funny looking. Because with my nose buried in a book, yeah, it might get flattened by the closing of the pages.
Do you smush your face in your book when you're reading?
Occasionally, if I need to switch books quickly.
Yeah.
And I don't remove my head fast enough from whatever I'm reading.
Is that because you're so immersed in the book?
Usually, yeah, I get completely lost in fictional worlds, as well as the amazing knowledge of mathematics, the sea of equations and theoretical numbers. It's like basically as good as the Lord of the Rings to me.
So you do study mathematics. That's incredible.
Oh, of course. And if you're trying to come up with a new take on 2 plus 2, well, I don't see how you could do it without completely invalidating all of number theory.
Number theory. I never thought that number theory would be the biggest obstacle in my stand-up set being funny. If only we could go back in time when number theory was being invented and rework it. Influence them.
It could make you much funnier.
It could make me funnier, and the butterfly effect would come into play.
Perhaps it would even make me handsome and attractive. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I don't know if any act of God could make such a thing happen.
Yeah.
But I could try to build us a time machine based on some of my knowledge.
You think?
Yeah, it's only every book I've ever read.
Oh my gosh.
I love learning about time travel and the theoretical possibilities.
This is incredible news. Do you realize what we could do? We could go back in time, change number theory, and then hopefully that would make you really hot, and it would make me be able to make my stand-up set be funnier. That's incredible. Okay, so that's an example of basically like what like an incredible improv scene.
Well, the thing is,
we were demonstrating
because we're not just doing it, and hopefully people laugh at that, and I think they really will.
And I think they will, and I think, yeah.
But it's also bigger than that. It's a lesson that we want to teach people,
right?
Because we will be checking in. We'll be checking in with those guys later in the show a couple more times just to see how their story progresses. But we can already see that they're both people who feel a sense of lack. Is that fair to say?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think there's a sense of lack in this. They're searching for something. Each of their characters is missing a piece.
Yeah.
One wants to be funny. One wants to be seen. One wants to be heard. And
Absolutely.
How everyone has something to learn from that.
It's totally true, but I mean, what are they learning from each other? Not much yet, you know.
Not much
They're trying
yet.
to get things from each other.
Yeah, it is a transactional relationship in a way, and we also don't know how really they know each other. But from school, presumably.
I guess that's what I assumed, as you know, an audience member to that scene, who was also participating in it.
Right. Yeah.
Is that delicious?
It is. You want some?
No, that's okay. I was just wondering.
It's. You know, a lot of people would make assumptions. Should we stand a little closer to the camera? It is really just falling in my face, so sorry about that. A lot of people would make assumptions on something like this about what it is. Anyways, we're getting off track a little bit. Not that there is a track.
No.
So, yeah, actually, wait, let me just, I have a cloth, so I'm just cleaning the,
It's good.
yeah. So, in the theme of the time machine, let's talk about the passage of time. Have you felt the passage of time lately? Have you had any moments where you reckon with, I don't know, time and change and things changing?
Oh, absolutely. I have a lot of questions about time, and you know, as I get older, but I've lived in the same city for a long time, for 10 years. Oh, I can't see us.
It was just falling. You were out of frame. Sorry.
Yeah, here you go.
You're good. I got to stand closer. Go ahead.
Yeah, I've been reckoning with the passage of time. There's, you know, I'm getting older, and there are places now in New York City that used to be very important to me and that I used to be at all the time, and it's not the case anymore. I'm not really a citizen of like J Street Metro Tech anymore, even though I used to work there. So when I was
Where did you work in J Street Metro Tech?
I worked for NYU.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was where my office was. And now, you know, I haunt that place like a ghost when I'm back. I don't quite belong. Part of me wants that place to greet me in this friendly way. But it was never friendly to me to begin with, even when I was working there.
Yeah.
But it's interesting to come back after years of, you know, not being involved. Things have changed.
Do you want to do a scene off that?
Absolutely. Okay, Nathan. Here's the time machine. You ready to go back?
Oh my God. Jeremy. You did that, you built that so quickly.
Well, I guess I'm a smart guy. Even
yeah.
if I'm not attractive, or cool, fun to be around, or interesting, or worth anything,
Yeah.
at least I'm smart.
Yeah, you are really smart. I mean, you built this in like 2 weeks. But hey, I have a question.
What?
You're not really supposed to be here. This is the leadership club.
Oh.
You remember you were in it last semester, but this semester it's a different roster.
Right, of course. Yeah, I guess I can see that the projects on the wall, the leadership projects, are slightly changed.
Yeah.
That used to be my graded A paper up there, but now I'm not in the leadership club anymore. Now I'm in the follower club.
Yeah. How is it going, by the way?
Oh, well, we usually just do what we're told.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I guess, like, there's not much besides just following along. It's really interesting coming from the follower club to be in the leadership club because I feel this sense of power. And we get to develop all these new projects, like paint the walls. We're painting the walls a slightly different shade of gray
Wow.
this year.
That takes initiative.
Yeah, it's actually it's like a huge hassle for every one in the school. Like all the teachers just have to remove everything on the walls.
Right. Well, you'll have us doing that.
Yeah, exactly. Like we can just plan things and we don't have to do that.
Yeah.
We also have this project. This is sort of my pet project where we're taking apart all the chairs and making sure that all the parts of the chairs are like structured well, but we're also rebuilding them and making sure that we have like a lot of school spirit when we're rebuilding them. It's sort of an idea that I'm still like tossing around in my mind.
Oh, I think that'll be really great. Really reminds me of some of the work I was doing when I was in the leadership club.
Yeah. What was your favorite project when you were in there?
Oh, well, I guess I was trying to get the teachers to be smarter.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought that, if the teachers were smart, it would help the kids.
A really good idea.
Yeah, but it was pretty hard to implement, and basically, some of the teachers didn't really appreciate my assessment. Yeah. Kind of the school board got involved with me. Some threats were made against my life.
What?
It just seemed better for me to go into the follower club. So.
Dude, I'm so sorry. Like,
it's okay.
Genuinely.
I learned my place. I'm just a nerd.
But like you're so much smarter than all the other kids out there, and yeah, probably some of the teachers. And it's interesting because like investing in education, investing in improvement would help the kids. It's like, can't people put their egos aside and just like do stuff for the sake of the group, the betterment of the whole?
That probably would be optimal, but what do I know? I'm just a follower. Now, do you want to go back in time and change one of the fundamental things that's governed humanity's progress so that you can become a little funnier?
Number theory. Yes, of course. Let me just finish up this sentence and we'll get right to it. Scene. Okay, so let's break that down. I tried to incorporate, like, you being in a place that you no longer were.
Yeah.
That you're no longer a part of. And sort of what that might feel like. And it's interesting breaking that down into the, leadership club and the follower club.
Yeah.
The two sides of the same coin. And my character had a lot of compassion because I was just in the follower club. And I like that moment where like we're getting to know each other a little bit more. And I'm learning more about you. And I think you're learning more about me, and I don't know, I felt closer, more connected in that last scene.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, but I still felt like Jeremy, my character, is like still really holding something back.
Yeah.
He's sort of behind this like wall, and I think it keeps him from being fully generous and fully exploring his relationships.
Yeah. There is something holding him back.
Yeah, I think I feel that in my own life too. Maybe I was trying to like explore that through dramatic medium.
Man, I mean, art imitates life. Do you feel? Are there specific instances in your day-to-day that you feel like you're holding back based on limiting beliefs?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I think if I woke up in the morning with intimate knowledge that I could change everything that day. You know, what I would be able to accomplish if I was like firing on all cylinders all day long, if I felt some sort of true urgency in my life, then I think I would show up for myself a lot better.
Yeah.
But then there's this like thing is like, how much urgency do you want? After a while, are you getting like too stressed? Are you gonna burn yourself up? Or
Right.
you know, I feel like I've struggled to find the perfect balance of that in my life. You know. So.
Yeah, it's like you want to have a energy source to keep you engaged and to that would allow you to accomplish the things that you want to. Like, are we talking about like getting things done?
Oh yeah, getting things done is a big thing, but also like knowing what to get done, knowing what's important.
Prioritization.
To get done. Yeah.
Totally. Instead of being lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, but urgency sort of has a negative connotation where I think when I think of urgency, I think of like being a little frantic. Perhaps.
Yeah, totally. I want to avoid the franticness because that's a recipe for burning up and burning out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And feeling overwhelmed. Yeah.
Like the walls are closing in.
Feeling like the passage of time is like too much or speeding up even.
Absolutely.
Do you want to close it out with a poem? A collaborative poem?
Yeah.
Okay. This one is dedicated to the listeners. Do you want to start or should I start?
I'll start.
You got it.
Been running all night and my feet just touch the ground.
Snap, crackle, pop is the sound upon the mound.
I'm looking straight down the barrel of a four-seam fastball, giving it my best swing, hoping I don't fall.
Will I skyrocket or will I miss? The fact that I'm even asking this question amidst the ball's path might make me miss.
And in that swift passage of the ball, like a pathogen, running up my sciatic shit, up into my meninges, all that hinges on this action, this swing, this interaction, hitting traction with a fastball, down and in the junction. My elbows, they might function, but I might slip on the below foot unction, the oil that slicks from my own mind's piss of self-doubt. Jeremy, come here and help me out. Nathan, get a hot dog ready. Hold the damn bat steady. Connect with the barrel.
Your words are never sterile. equations running through evasions, like an invasion. Oh, this sensation. All these numbers running through my brain. Why is it so set in stone? We're not made of just bags of bones. Lifeblood, neurons, chemicals too. We're greater than the sum of our parts. Can't you see? Is what you see what you do?
The sum of our parts adds up to a little extra. Yeah. The sum of our parts adds up to a little extra. I gotta flex for the folks in my Nissan Sentra. When I'm driving down the street, stick my head out the window. Yeah, I'm bumping that new shit straight from Atlanto. New city that I just came up with. Radio stations, always bumping. Some of our parts, a little extra. 2 + 2 is 4 point something. That's the new shit.
Yup. That's the new shit.
Yeah.
Number system, we write it because we go back in time. Jeremy made a time machine so we feel so fly. And we went there and talked to the scientists, the mathematicians, all of them. We rewired their minds and shit. We said it straight. 2 + 2 = 4.57. What was it? That's that new shit. Numbers like you knew it. It's changing all the time because we just went back and changed it. Jeremy, one adventure. I just want to say that the courage you showed, the level of kindness, listening power, but also persuasive ability you showed to the mathematicians that we talked to, really demonstrated a side of you I've never seen. A side of you that I think you can incorporate into day to day. A side of you that's more confident, believes in yourself, and can do whatever you set your mind to. All those jocks and dirty, ripped, all the other jocks and dirty, ripped, like shredded people, filthy people that are in our grade that call you nerd.
Yeah, and the teachers.
And the teachers too. Screw them.
Thank you.
And yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to say that.
Thank you. It means so much. Yeah, I guess I don't have to think I'm a follower just because I'm in the follower club.
Yeah, you know what? My next project, I realize what it's gonna be. Don't look. I'm writing it down. Okay. Look. Let's say it together.
Make
the
follower club.
Unite
with
the leadership club. Once and for all. Like it always should have been. Can you read?
In God we trust.
In God we must trust.
Oh, sorry.
Are you? Can you read? Okay, that's
my secret.
That's why you're so insecure. You can only read math.
Yeah. And everything else I just use context clues to figure out. I can tell what's written on a page, but only because of the illustrations. And just the attitudes. Wow. Of the people around me. I'm clueless when it comes to language arts.
Oh my God. All right. Well, hey, snap out of it. Oh, snap out of it. That's okay. Next time, next episode, we teach you how to read. All right, guys. Thank you. That was a journey.
That was a great episode, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ready to call it?
Wow. Yeah, let's call it. All right.
Beep. See you soon, y'all.